Ready for Overreaction Monday, Chris Brockman?
Let's do it, buddy.
Go for it.
That was terrible.
That was crap. That was garbage. This place sucks.
Overreaction Monday.
All right, let's do it. The Ravens, you locked pick them this
I did
week?
indeed. Yep.
That was convoluted. Beat the Falcons, and you talked to Mooch about if Lamar Jackson should be the quarterback for the rest of the season. Let's hear what John Harbaugh had to say about that.
There's no quarterback controversy. I mean, not inside. You know, we're rock solid. That's not going to be I mean, we are blessed with our quarterback room. One of the guys on the sideline doing the balls, he said, I can't believe your quarterback situation. I mean, you got the best quarterback situation in the league. I would agree with that. I mean, we've got 3 genuine winning quarterbacks.
And so here's our statement. Lamar Jackson will be the starting quarterback for the Ravens playoff game this year.
Oh. That is an overreaction. There's 4 teams at 6-6 behind them. The overreaction is the playoff. But because there's 4 teams at 6-6 behind them, I don't think Lamar Jackson's winning out. I don't even think Lamar Jackson's winning in Kansas City. But getting Lamar Jackson the start in Arrowhead in December, seeing what he can do, is crucial for this organization that should keep John Harbaugh. Get him these reps. Get him these games. They've got the Bucs at home, at the Chargers, home for the Browns to finish out. They go 500 in those games. You're 9-7 with a great shot. Stick with Lamar Jackson. All due respect to Joe Flacco. Period. End of story. What's next?
Let's stay in the AFC North. Mike Tomlin, some questionable calls last night that went against the Steelers last night. Here's what he said about that.
There was no explanation other than they missed it. It's unfortunate. Hey, guys, I'm not getting into all of the officiating elements, what transpired and how it was communicated. I'm just not. It's fruitless. It doesn't change the outcome of the game. We didn't establish rhythm in the beginning of the second half. We had a couple of drives killed by penalties, holding penalties. It's catastrophic. You know, I'm going to keep my mouth shut. I'm going to do that because I sent enough money to New York.
What's your question?
The Steelers will go 2-2 the rest of the way and be the 6th seed in the AFC playoffs.
That's not an overreaction. Sorry to say. That's not an overreaction. They got the same. They go 2-2 the rest of the way. They lose at home to the Patriots. They lose at the Saints, and they win their game at Oakland next week, which put up 30-something on Kansas City. It's not an overreaction. That's entirely possible. It's entirely possible that the Ravens do go 3-1 the rest of the way, despite their rough schedule. Lamar Jackson's a total wild card right here and right now, and December's going to be fun to watch. Not an overreaction right there. What else, sir?
One of the hottest teams in the beginning of the year, first half, the Carolina Panthers have now lost 4 straight.
By the way, that's entirely possible with the Steelers, as you just said. But go ahead. Keep going.
Rumblings in Charlotte for Ron Rivera's job.
Ron, are you concerned about your job security?
I am not going to address that question. Do not ask that question again, please.
After starting 6-2, the Panthers have lost 4 straight, currently out of the playoffs. If they do not make the playoffs, they should move on from Ron Rivera.
That's an overreaction. That is an absolute overreaction. But David Tepper's a new owner, and we'll find out just how impatient he is. And a couple of assistants got fired today, including defensive line coach Brady Hoke, which broke my heart to see that. Ron Rivera is a good coach. It's just somehow not clicking right now.
Yeah, he was asked about if he's concerned for his job.
Yeah, I know. And he's like, what's he supposed to say? Yeah, I'm concerned, or no, I'm not concerned. Just, of course, he wants to win football games. Christian McCaffrey is dynamite, man. It's just not, I don't know. It's just like the Steelers right now, not clicking. Like the Packers right now, not clicking. I like Ron Rivera. I think that would be a bad mistake to just bounce him. What else?
Let's stay in the NFC. Green Bay Packers obviously moved on from Mike McCarthy, but Aaron Rodgers said everyone should be taking ball.
Haven't played very well. You know, we've put up some yards at times and taken care of football pretty well, but, you know, we all take part in the disappointments and the failures that we've had this season. You know, we've had a number of opportunities. You know, it's not like we're getting blown out in a bunch of games. We're in games, even when it's not looking great. It was ugly at times today, but we're in the game.
This is particularly juicy, Rich. Aaron Rodgers will wear out his welcome in Green Bay just like Brett Favre.
Overreaction. Come on now. Come on now. That's an overreaction. He definitely has some part of the blame of whatever's going on there because he is a player. He's the highest paid, and he's the quarterback and the guy who touches the ball more than anybody else. That's absurd. That is an overreaction.
Is he taking enough of the blame?
I don't know. That's like, what percentage is it? I mean, what do you mean enough of the blame? He's a beloved figure right there. He's one of the best in the league. He didn't make some throws yesterday also. It's just not clicking right there, and you have to look at the coach first. Certainly when you are a gajillion dollars into a long-term deal with the most beloved figure since Brett Favre there. So that's a fact. Let's see what happens when they hire somebody new, but I'm not going to go there. That is juicy. What else?
Let's talk about the Patriots' nice dominating win over Minnesota yesterday. Bill Belichick talked about the game plan to beat the Vikings.
Just a real good team, defensive effort. Give the defensive coaches a lot of credit there and the players for executing it. But we were just trying to keep them off balance, force the communication. I thought the crowd was into the game. We had some crowd noise in third down, and it was just great execution by the players, and it was a good plan by the defensive staff.
Held them to only 10 points. The Patriots are being overlooked as Super Bowl contenders.
We had this as a topic on Game Day Morning. Did you take it from our Game Day Morning rundown?
I really enjoyed that.
I bet you did.
I really enjoyed that.
Mahomes needs 15 more touchdown passes to break Peyton Manning's single-season record.
Slow down.
That's all right. We'll get to that because we got to get to Wilbon anyway. So Mahomes is the shiny object.
Yep.
We're wondering if Phillip Rivers can finally do it. We're bored by the Patriots. We are flat out bored by the New England Patriots.
Saints.
Yes, we are flat out bored. We're ready for new blood coming out of the AFC. We're ready to see Patrick Mahomes get it. Phillip Rivers' first shot there. Patrick Mahomes getting the Chiefs there for the first time since they were matriculating the ball down the field. It's been a while since Hank Stram was wired for sound in the big game. Okay, so we're desperate for new blood, but guess who keeps on trucking? Guess who's coming to Pittsburgh week 15? But they got to go to their House of Horrors first. Right?
Yeah, Miami.
We're moving on to there, aren't we?
Yeah.
Is that what's next?
Yes.
So we're overlooking them. Yeah, that is not an overreaction. They're being overlooked. Because we're just assuming they'll beat the Bills, beat the Jets at home, they'll finish the season. That's it. There you go. They'll have their 13 wins. The question is, will they have their bye week? Sure looks like they will. Because they got one over on both the Chiefs and both the Texans. And the Steelers are long gone for that bye week now. See ya.
And if the Chiefs slip up, maybe say in Seattle.
That's it.
Then suddenly they're the
or
one
home
seed.
against Phillip Rivers because division games are going to beat each other up. They want to win. They want that 2 seed here in Los Angeles. By the way, LA football right now, 20-4. 20-4 combined.
Not bad.
How's that for a Los Angeles record?
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.